This conference will now be recorded.
Yeah. Mhm. So I'm just sharing my screen. Yeah. Uh, Yesterday we saw that how to design database layer for your application, how to create the tables, how to add the columns, how to add the data, how to delete the data, how to update the data. But we didn't see that how to fetch the data because fetching means you need to bring at least business logic layer or presentation layer, but we don't know those two things. That's why we are in here only, same place. So we don't know any other place in the Pega platform. So that's why we are in the same place. We're not able to fetch the data. So how to export, how to import the data from one table to another table or one database to another database. These all operations we saw yesterday class. So it means that now you know how to design database layer by using a Pega tool. When you design these things, what are the rules will be created, you know, in the backend by the Pega tool. Class rule, property rule before. After table creation, there is report definition rule, data page rule will be created. So go for already database layer. So how will you know what are the tables are there in the for your application? If you click data type, then we can see it what are the tables are there. Some of the time they will add the data type, but they won't create the table. So what is the key whether the table is created or not? The symbol, the record symbol. Now, so once we create the tables, what are the rules will be created? Then we can see inside the application explorer by selecting of the class structure. Okay, so just select the class structure, your application database layer, class structure, your application level data class structure, that is organization hyphen application hyphen data. Under that we have two tables. For those two tables, then question, why two things. One is why the class rule property rules will be created. Two purpose. One is giving of the table name and columns. Mean what kind of structure I want to create the table. By using of class and properties, the table will be created in the Pega internal database. There is one more purpose. So to bring the data from presentation layer to business logic layer, from business logic layer to database layer, so the data will be here and here. For example, first now business logic layer, to bring from here to here, to bring to data from business logic layer to database layer, the particular table, we can take help with the class and property rules. It is a mediator to carry the data from the business logic layer to database layer. With the table class structure values, I'm just mapping relation here. Presentation values bringing to here, and database properties columns will be mapping. So this, for example, a property, example x property. So x equal to a. That mapping relation we will do inside the business logic layer. It's not only Pega, everywhere common. Then a way value will pass into x will be going to storing into this. So those class and property rules, one more purpose, mainly to hold values and carry the transfer the values to the table purpose also. Those two purpose. Now apart from that, well, so there is one more category is created, that is called reports category. Under that, report definition rule is created. Expand this, and one more is database rule is created. And now we'll talk because why these two rules are created. Well, one of the great feature we discussed, that is report feature Pega will have. Only for the reports purpose they introduced industry tools, but that is one of the feature they added inside the Pega product. So how in the reports, if you hear in your requirement reports, if you hear in your requirement business requirement, so don't think it, how we can achieve those requirements. What do you mean reports? Reports is nothing but is it data. Examples, monthly you are getting the pay slips, pay slip report, bank statements, monthly you are getting bank state report. Maybe if you order any item, Amazon, they will send you invoice bill. So it's completely, whenever you are purchasing something, immediately they'll give the bill report, or monthly once report, weekly once. Based on the requirement, they'll generate the report. So final report will have the data. The data where it will be there in database layer. So I think reports depends on database layer. So database layer, without database layer, it's not possible to design reports requirement functionality. So when database layer is there, we can easily design the reports functionality. So the I'm just thinking about future, how you are thinking about your future families. If you think you no need to put this much effort, hard work, right? Well, everyone. So we are always thinking about future. My application future also safe mode, whether use or not, but I'm giving all features for you. So when you create a table, automatically reports are created, but thus by Pega tool automatically created. When your table is created for the table, the reports are created automatically, but you don't know how it is creating, right? So you know only magic. We saw that, but inside the magic, what is logic? You don't know. First, we'll understand the logic, then we'll understand the magic. Because if you go for directly magic, okay, Pega is created. Why? How? So first of all, reports is nothing but is a data. It holding data. That is, it will be available database layer for fetching of the data. For example, pay slip, bank statements. Fetching the data, you need to know some query language and convert some PDF Excel format and send to the email. There are a lot of custom code involved to develop this functionality. If you're coming to Pega, I don't want any writing off to know first of all any language not required. No need to write any single person custom code also. We can easily design this kind of requirement. So for that, how? There are two types of reports here: list view report, summary view report. Very simple, everybody knows. Well, you are working right in organization level. Any is IT or non-IT, finally you are getting pay slip. That is called list view report. It means that the particular employee salary information, full detailed information we can see in a pay slip. That is called list view report. What do you mean summary report? In summary report in my organization, how many Pega resources are there, Java resources, only count. I don't want individual employee information. Or how many people are getting more than 1 lakh salary, just I want to know count. So that is called summarized summary report. One more example, you know well cricket. So each player detailed report, that is a list view report. Total all team players report, that is called summarized report. The summarized report they kept some graphical format, how the score will be increasing daily, like overwise. The same thing, you know that weather report also will be showing some graphical format. This also summarized report will be presenting as a chart format. But if you come into list view report, they won't do that. So these are two types of reports are available in industry. So these two types of reports how we can design. So that is when you got the requirement reports, business requirement. Is there any reports requirement? Just assume that what they're expecting is individually they're expecting or summarized report. Summarized report you need to display as a chart format. So without writing off how we can design, you know well, Pega knows only rule language. Reports, if we hear the word, the blindly I can say that there is a standard syntax to achieve this requirement easily. We have one of the rule is introduced by the Pega tool, that is report definition rule. No thinking, sir. No thinking. Again, I'm telling. Reports. Okay, report definition rule. You have requirement or a problem or whatever. That reports requirement. How to give the technically we can solve report definition rule. Whether how we can develop this one, but finally we got the solution report definition rule. Using of report definition rule, I'm going to designing the both reports, list view, summary report. Now go for that. Already if you see that reports, there is a report definition rule. This is called under the data table editor report. Created when it is created when the table is created in Pega internal database by you, it is created automatically for the table. So first of all, I will go for the how this report Definition tool is created for the customer table by the Pega tool. We can see manual way. Okay. So first of all, I want to like create customer report. So it means that first you should think it about whether the table is there or not in the database level, either internal or external. But as of now, we know only internal database. By clicking of data types, there is a customer table is there. Okay, is existing table is fine. It's not there, then create the table, add the columns. Okay, now table is ready. The first step you need, so first understand the reports requirement. What you have to understand, what they're expecting, what kind of reports, and when they're expecting this report, weekly ones, daily, monthly, yearly. And after that, list view summary report, a single table or multiple table they're using to generate the current report. You need to analyze this requirement. Once you've done that, as of now, I'm going to show you that as a manual way. Go for reports category. Under that, there are three rules are there: category rule, report definition rule, shortcut rule. Rules. This is the category, these are the rules. Report definition rule is the main here to create the report. What is category? What is shortcut? I'll tell you that. Shortcut, meaning, category also meaning, right? Generally, this person, this cat. Like people will say that this application, this category. And this kind of so is a Pega category people, Java category people, right? We can say that. Shortcut means quick access purpose. When you see the desktop, general example, right? We all are shortcuts. Why are you keeping the shortcuts? Quick access, quick access purpose, right? So the same thing if you talk about in my organization level, resource will be there. These resource, some of the people will be bench resource, means project bench, common pool bench will be there. Bench resource mean project level means only that project purpose they're in the bench. So they're not coming out in the organization level. When they're coming common pool bench, it means that I can use that resource all the people. So category people and short quick access. If it is available in my project level, I can use quickly in the project. So that's called short general example. But what about here? The same thing reports categories. How to quickly access reports the by using of shortcut rule. Okay, number of types of reports will be there: payroll report, performance report, right, and project utilization reports. You are selected in the organization ACL, but whether you are in project or not, if it's there, how many months are there, is billing or not, I want utilization report and performance report and payroll reports. You can divide different category kind of reports based on the functionality you need to decide. So create the report definition rule. Category, shortcut, what is report definition rule to create the report. How to create the report? See that manual I'm doing right now. We are going to understanding the logic. So, but then you'll understand the magic. Directly go for magic. So, for saving of my time training, so not good. I'll show that. So I'll create customer report here. Label name. So it's not a branch rule set, no branch. My application. Okay, it's a core application. So latest version 02. 01 is locked, you know. Is organization level? No. Is application level core application? Correct. It's a core application. Then what is applied to? If you click down arrow, we can see class structures, class rules. So which class rule I have to give here? Which table you are going to use to create the report? That table class you need to give here. Customer table class. Report name, report ID, that where which in which application I'm going to creating, inside the application which class I'm going to creating, where in which rule set, and which version of this rule set. This is the meaning of every option. I don't know what is the every option. I'm the new here. There is a question mark is there. That's called Pega help. If you click that option, each option, what is the purpose here? I'm the new. I don't want to ask maybe someone. Can you get the information? Yes, see that. What is the label? What is optional? What is identified? What is added? Every option they given detailed information here. See. So each option, why? This is a user help guide, help, Pega guide, Pega help. So they, by reading of this document, I can understand each option. You no need to depend on me, no need to depend on your team members, your friends. Pega always saying that please depend on me, don't depend on any other persons. Create and open. So standard syntax in the real time also. I'm me also. If suppose I'm not able to understand, I can help on the completely guide. Please note it. Okay. So what kind of report is creating? Report definition rule by default it is creating the list view report. How is said? What is the proof for you? I'll show the proof. Why you are taking time? Yeah. Report definition rule, name and type. It is available. I given question for you. What are the rule availability rules? Those are 5 types. I think we got the weekend. Monday I'll discuss on this. I'll ask you entry point of question also. Very, very important entry point of view. They will ask you what is difference between withdrawn rules, block rules. Very important. And for that related question, I given one more question that is rule resolution tool. Okay. What is that? Please note it. You have Saturday, Sunday. I'll ask you Monday question. So in this class ID rule set question. Now tabs are there. One question is a common here. History, specification, page and class tab, parameters. These four is common from now onwards, whatever you are going to creating the rules. History, why you are creating this purpose? What is purpose? Write the about here. Description you say. So customer report purpose I'm going to creating. Specifications, add the requirement. You can add your requirement ID here. What about page and class tab? I want to use other class functionalities by importing of this here. I can use it local parameters. Okay, this both. So you don't know utilization, I can show the what is the utilization here. Query tab, chart, report viewer, data access. Please by heart, it is very important. You need to tell that. Query tab. From this table, what are the columns I need to bring? Query means, right? General query. Select star from employee table, or select id comma name comma from employee table, where I employee id equal to 1. You can give conditions also. Well query, right? The same level, we're not writing query. Pega will be generating the backend. We don't want to worry about that. So query, if you click column source, I can see Pega standard columns and your customer columns, what you created, right? Customer ID. The source, you can give the label name. If you want, you can change. In the report level, you want to give the proper name, you can give it, but this is the main source. There is summarized column is there. All are the blank. Add all multiple columns, then we'll understand. What are the columns are required? As of now, we added only 4. So it is a select star from customer query. Save it. I created customer report by using of report definition rule. I selected all the columns. It is a summarized. So when you see summarized column, all are the blanks of the column sources. That is a list view report. By default, report definition rule will create the list view report only. Is there any proof you are creating the manual you are selecting? I'll show you that proof also. Go for here your report definition rule, where we can see data table editor report name that is created by Pega tool, not by you. One of the standard statement. Here I can see our columns and Pega standard columns. If you want, you can use it, otherwise not required. All sum is blank, so it is a list view report. This is the proof for you. Now sorting type, sorting order, check it. What are there? These all options. You'll understand. Save it. Now run them manually. Again, you created the report definition rule for the customer table. Now you need to run the manually by using of action run button. See that now it is bringing the data, fetching the data, retrieving the data, selecting the data. You can use any terminology. See, 9 records came. Right where this came? Go for table also, open the table. You know how to open the table, right? For this, you need to write lot of custom code, right? But simply just a simple one, only one rule, report definition rule. From this table, Yeah, see that. These are like records now we brought with the using of report definition rule in the browser level. Where you brought it? You displayed in the browser. So it means that you fetched the data from database layer to presentation layer. Fetched, right? So with help of report definition rule. And now again I want this report once you done that make save as like export PDF format, XML format. The document will be generated as a PDF documentation. That one you can send it to all the people manually to whoever want. Daily, I want this report. You mean that you want run the daily and generate the reports because your manager is asking in my one of the ICICI bank. So they're asking manager, please send me daily report. I want how many transactions, how many new customers are creating new account. This kind of reports I want. So daily I want to do this book, same work, repeating work, boring, right? No new work. So when we are doing the same work, repeating work, can we do automation way with the system, not me? I can only monitor. For that, we came for the Pega. Instead of creating export PDF, these all things I can do the running PDF format, sending email, and running of report definition rule, everything I'm telling you how to do that. So we need to schedule the report definition rule. I told you one thing for you. Is there any functionality? Is there any process I want run at a particular schedule time? So don't think it's directly can think it only one of the options are there. What are the options? Agents, queue processor, job scheduler. But we don't know those things. Is there any other opportunity? Yes, report definition rule they given. There's a simple option to schedule the report definition rule for generating the reports automatically. How? We are in the developer studio, developer portal. I need to move to the that option is available manager portal. Even manager also will create the reports, generate the reports. No need to know because manager, less technology knowledge. What? Launch. Why it's not? I think so. If you open the developer portal, we can see that whether portal access there or not. Go for directly open the access group of the current operator, whether it's there or not. Manager portal access. I'm just directly opening. I think so. That's why it's not coming. We'll see that. We need to add a manager portal to this current operator. How to add it? You need to add the access. Yes, it's not there. So go for down, click down arrow. So manager portal, py case manager, save it. Now try to click on the launch option, click launch. Yes, we got it now, manager portal. So why before is not came, you understand. We need to give the, I mean, the current dev don't have the manager portal access. So how he can get it? We need to add that portal access. Then we're able to open that person. So that option is available. Why you are coming to manager portal? You know the reason to schedule the report definition rule. That feature is here. I'll show you that whether it's there or not. So loading. Go for reports. All reports. So by using of new report, I can create the report here. Even manager also will create the reports. All reports I want to show the list format or grid format. So now I can see all the reports. So in the each report, see a title, description, category, modified email notification. If you click the three dots, there is a option schedule operation. Open, edit, move, copy, delete all operation. Click schedule operation for scheduling of the report definition rule. Why you are scheduling? Why you are scheduling for generating of report automatically by the system, not by you. Give the report name, description, and what time you want to generate the reports daily. You want one time or multiple times recurring. If we select daily, you want weekly, monthly. So based on your requirement, you need to decide on that. So daily. So select the start date when you want to start this. Select some date. Then if there any end date, you can give end date, otherwise just leave it. What format does report? PDF or XML, Excel or PDF. And whoever want that report, please add all the list of the people here. Sir, then question. I want to add lakhs of you. I want to send this report to lakhs of users. Then you want to add it lakhs of that will be difficult. No. Don't worry about that. Those all lakhs of users will keep a single group. That group I'm going to adding here. Okay, not all the people. It's very difficult adding of lakhs users records or rows. So one will put all the people in a single group. That group we are going to adding here. Then on the configure notification message, the email body, so the subject and body. So regarding customer report and message, please find this one. So we'll configure this all information, click submit button. Now this report will be scheduled successfully. Now onwards, you don't want to worry about that. Just monitor whether it is executed or not. So, but now onwards, Pegasus system will take care exact on the time it will be executing. If you click schedule and subscribe. So this is the future is available scheduling the manager portal. But if we talk about our portal, our report definition rule is available in the developer portal. How to bring this report definition rule into the manager portal? So go for, if you see the chart option as of now disable, because it is a list view report, it's not required. Go for report viewer. See, these all like cosmetic changes. Check it on that. What are the options? There is a display in the report browser. This is categories. These all are the categories, inbuilt categories. So can we create our own category? Can we create our own category? Yes. Can we create our own category? Yes. Go for report definition rule and create our own category rule. The standard syntax again. I want to create, I don't want to use. So maybe I can create payroll category. So standard same thing. So I don't want to use any branch rule set. Create and open. So now with help of category rule, so how to bring the your report definition rule from the developer portal to manager portal with help of the category rule. So say here click down arrow, we need to use there is one of the function OOTB out of the box functionality. Can you please write the what is meaning of the out of the box functionality? Please check it. Let me know Monday. OOTB out of the box functionality. What is the meaning of this? Save it. I created category rule for our reports. Now go for customer report. Action just refresh. Now click display in the report browser. Go for see that. Your payroll category will be there. Select payroll category. See these all options. What are these? Enable pagination. So there's lakhs of records. Within a single page, we can display all the lakhs of records. Scroll will be there. It will be not look and feel. For each page, I want to give the records 100 records, 20 records, 1000. This is called pagination concept. Check it on this. So by using of this, that's the look and feel is we can avoid the scroll like this, right? Otherwise, less data fine, but when we have the huge records, right? Definitely in the real time level, there's a lot of record, huge data will be there. So to display this will be not good. We need to use the pagination. So check all the options. What are that? Now save it. Now we brought your report definition rule in the manager portal. Just refresh it. 46 now it will be then now it will become 47 because our report definition rule is came. See that. So I want filter. See that our customer report payroll. By filtering this, we can now filter the category and only display that one. So find this. Now go for schedule this one. Show schedule. Change the all operations. So when you want generate this, I want 12 a.m. every day midnight. We need to generate. So one time or multiple times. So multiple times. So daily I want to generate the report to my manager. Start date maybe from tomorrow onwards. And PDF dev sub then well configure notification message regards payroll or payslip. Thanks records. Please find this and payroll department. Write the email body. Now submit. So now successfully scheduled report definition rules. So from now onwards, Pegasus system will take care. So exact daily midnight it will be sending the report to the dev email ID. Now you can forget it. You don't want to think about that. No need to run. No need to do anything. So this is the way we can create the report. We can schedule the report for automation generation purpose. See that just creating configuring. We are not doing anything here. This is a list view report with without conditions. But when we give the select star from employee where I don't want employee where employee ID equal to 1. I want to give the filter conditions. Right? So customer ID or multiple conditions, we can give it. F2. Run the operation or operation between your wish. So I want to give 1. Equal operation, not equal, what you want. Save it, try the different options. I given the hard code here. Generally should not give the hard code. This value will come from the presentation layer that you know well. Run this again from here. See. But I want to give the dynamically values. What we can do, we need to send the value from the presentation layer. So for this we need to define the parameter ID. It is description, it is integer. Now wherever you can call this report definition rule, now you can so click down arrow param.id, save it. It's a warning message. What is that? Check the read and solve the problem. It is a Pega guardrail warning message. So use null if empty, the not selected. So it one still is bringing the value. I don't want hitting of database server unnecessary. So what we can do? So please select use null option setting option. Save it. These are like common errors here. Then don't think it how the because for me I'm daily seeing and using and standard errors also. If you see 1 2 3 times, you also will get idea. Okay. Now action, run it. So it is expecting so null as of now. So click by this wherever you can call report definition rule. Now it will ask you parameter value. We need to give it. See that too. So filtering. Now if you call this report definition rule inside the presentation layer, business logic layer, it is expecting the input value. This of list view report. The same thing scheduling. Now remove that. I want generate the summarized report. I want to count how many employees customer IDs are there. When I click this, automatically chart will be enabled. Use what chart you want, pie chart, bar chart, column chart. So that all will be giving by the LSA client. You don't want to worry about that, sir. Okay. I don't think it. So how we can think it, which report? These all things will come from the client only. Click down arrow. This is the graph format. Drag aggregate property column means that your customer ID, what you given the account count. So group by column, I can give city, how many employees for each, save it now. Now the same process again, instead of running manually, you can schedule this report definition rule and system will generate it. But as of now, I'm generating. What happened? Total 9 records. See the in the Pune, how many? Chennai, Bangalore, Hyderabad. So if it Chennai is 1, Bangalore is 3, Pune 4, Hyderabad is 1. So these many employees are there. Based on that, they can design the graphical format. This is Pune more. So Chennai, Hyderabad, Bangalore. So how many employees are there in each city? So this is displaying here. See that. So by this way, we create the reports using of single table. Using of single table, you create the report. Using of single table, you create the list view report, summary report with condition, without condition. with a condition, without condition. Now you understand how the Pega is created this report definition rule. Actually, no need to create the report definition rule because already is there. We can use this option. We can edit this option. You can edit this rule. According to your requirement, you can edit it. You don't want all the things, just delete it. Just delete this one. Just delete option. Delete, 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 delete. According to requirement, you want list view, summary. You can do the changes and schedule this operation. Now this is the way Pega when we created the table for the table for future purpose, it is creating the report definition rule automatically. What we did. So using of single table, but using of more than one table, how we can create the report, that is called joins concept. That we'll see the Tuesday because Monday, well, mock interview. I'll check your system. I'm going to giving of task for you. I think so. Please create the at least 10 tables. In at least 5 tables, please create the list view report and summarize the report with condition, without condition, schedule those all operations. This is assignment for you this weekend. The same thing from day 1 to till now, what we discussed theoretically, practically, interview point of level, what I given questions, everything prepare and design the document, and we'll see then Monday. If I have any question, then same thing I can ask you mock interview also, and I can check your system also. Please prepare well and put more effort this weekend. Okay, fine. Any questions from anyone now?
No,
No
sir.
sound from anyone. Are you understanding or not?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Huh? I'm not doing anything. You're creating the role, configuring. So watch multiple times, you understand well. If I'm writing any coding something, I can understand you. Not understand, but I'm just creating and configuring the rules. You should understand all the options. What is the purpose of all the options? How you are configuring. That you need to practice. Okay, do it on Monday. This 2 days, and let me know if you are not understanding any questions on Monday. Okay.
Yeah, sure, sir.
Okay. Thank you, guys. Bye.